What a month. What a month. So, for some weeks the place was packed with people, but I spent, I think, the first 2 weeks of August at least 12 hours a day in and around the bed. Of course, I was tired, but after a few days, there was something else that I noticed that it's not so much that you are tired physically, but you're tired mentally. The last 6 months, I was so focused on the project that you go to bed thinking what you have to do tomorrow, in which order, what you have to order for the week after, etc., etc. So it was like a continuous stream of organizing, and that just fell flat on the 1st of August. At least 12 hours a day in bed. Oh, so nice. Not having to think about anything. And the rest of the time I'm spent a lot observing a little bit with people around, how things work, and whether or not my ideas and my thoughts were just. They were. It's a fantastic place. If you have a big family or a group of friends, it's just perfect. I also have to say that not many things went wrong. Actually, nothing, but sometimes, yeah, you buy things like the sun covers, the shade. They are good, but they can't stand the wind. So I gotta think of another solution. And the rest of the time, I spent a lot of time cooking.
I never forget a betrayal.
But it wasn't like, okay, I have to stop working at 12, make lunch, and continue at 1. It was more like, oh, I think I'd like to eat something, so. You cook yourself a meal. Isn't it just lovely? You get used to this very fast. Eat, sleep, a lot of sleep, watch a movie, take a swim, go for a ride on your bike. Ah, but I do have to admit that I'm already thinking about the next project. And my hands are, But we'll wait a little bit, take a rest first. And now I have a couple of days off. I got a couple of new hobbies. Right, let's do a test and see how long it takes to clean one apartment. And then I'll do a test making the beds. Right. Then there's a thing about women and hair. Really. Everywhere. Gotta find another solution. 1.5 hours, that's way too long. Still have to make the beds. Gotta do that in 45 minutes. Right. This needs some organizing too. Man. So the thing is, if you don't know how to do something, you cannot check the work of someone else, and you cannot judge whether it's okay or not. So I have to do everything once myself. This morning I have to wash, clean and iron again a lot of bed linen. Alright, so I probably need a second washing machine. Maybe someone to come and help me. I need to get a lot of stock. And taping how long it takes to do one round. I need a place to hang everything to dry. Gotta make a list. This is a new task and I'm like overwhelmed. Right. Washing clothes. So lucky for me there were some women around and I got a couple of tips and tricks. And the one thing that I really didn't even know is that I've been washing my own clothes with a fabric softener all the time and not a detergent. Right, so one round of washing takes about an hour. Now I have been doing the towels first. Takes 4 rounds, 4 hours. I'm definitely gonna need a second washing machine. And then probably I have to make something like a task list. I was thinking maybe to start cleaning the toilet outside and then you can go through each apartment. And I have to find a way to get myself a lot of stock because I don't know, I'm used to a bidet but most people are not. So things like toilet paper, I mean you can use 5 sheets and then clean yourself in the bidet, but if you're not used to it, you know, toilet paper really used a lot. I don't know why. Anyway, maybe I should do a video about using the bidet. And everybody thinks it's so romantic to have like guest place But these are, of course, the jobs that need to be done too. So it's not only about that lovely breakfast table. Maybe I should offer myself for some commercial man washing. Unilever. Ah, I guess I can go and take a swim. Yeah, and then I dropped the first one on the floor. Steep learning curve. Can't have this. Oh, I have to reorganize the lines a little bit. Ah. Round 7. I mean, it's not a small job, that's for sure. But I also took some time to go to the beach with my bike. With my camper van, I spent a couple of days camping wild along the coast. Very nice. And now I have to restart. I have a lot of things that I want to do. But to fire up that engine is not very easy, I can tell you that. Not so easy. So I'm gonna start today ironing. Maybe have some lunch afterwards. Iron, make the beds, have lunch, rest a bit, and in the afternoon I'm gonna clean the garden. I started cleaning the garden. September is a good month for that. Still some fruits to harvest. So, early morning. At a certain point you get tired of doing nothing. And clean the garden a little bit. And restarting is not easy, really. Plus there are a lot of other things, new things. Instagram. I get questions for next year, holidays. I don't know yet how I'm going to organize it, calendars, etc. And then my main goal for the coming weeks is going to be the outdoor kitchen, but most of all, the area down there, which is going to be the reception. I have to finish the kitchen. It's going to be a small kitchen where I can prepare some food for guests or friends or etc. Because in these weeks I've been cooking upstairs, and you have to walk down, up, down, which is not really bad, but I need a little bit more space. So that's going to be downstairs. Oh yeah. And then I want to make something like a bar with wine, coffee corner, etc. And then yesterday evening I was sitting outside. I saw another couple of things that I have to do. Really, I can just start doing it, I have to paint the railings and things like that. I think the challenge is going to be to get into that rhythm again. And the other challenge is going to be that how do you manage doing some renovation work or even painting when you have guests or people around. So yeah, you have these evenings where you think about 1,000 things that you have to do, and then in the morning I'll just try to make it really small and just start with one task and then do another task. All right, but it's not so easy to restart. Oh, that's for sure. Especially after a month of relax. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again next time.